Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Lowball Arrows by Not Very Neat. And here are the rules. We have nearly regular Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 0 through 8 in each row, column, and box without repeats. So again, this is 0 through 8, not 1 through 9. And then we have arrows, where digits on an arrow sum to the digit in the attached circle. So we could have, say, 6 and 0 here, and then this would have to be 6 because the digits along the arrow must sum to the digit in the attached circle. And that's an example of how arrows work, and those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. These digits must be different digits. So this is a sum of two unique digits, neither of which can be 0. Same with this, right? Because if one of these is 0, that means this digit would have to be the sum of its own self and 0 to add up to itself. And you would have a repeat in that row. Same with here, same with here. So 0 cannot be any of these. 0 cannot be a single digit, which is the sum of two unique digits from 0 through 8. So therefore 0 has to be one of these two digits. Let's mark it as red, I guess. That means 0 cannot be here. 0 cannot be here for the same reason. And 0 cannot be here for the same reason, right? If you have 0 and another digit, it has to add up to the same digit that's on here with the 0. So 0 can't be here for that reason. 0 can't be here, and 0 can't be here because of 0 in the column. So 0 has to be one of these two digits, which means it's a sum of 0 and 0. That means one of these is 0 and one of these is 0, which means none of these can be, since one of these is 0, this cannot be 0. So therefore, this must be 0 and 0, and this is 0. So this cannot be 0, this cannot be 0. We have all the zeros in box 4, 7, and 8. This can't be 0 because of 0 in box 2. This can't be 0 because of 0 in the row. These can't be 0 because 0 in the columns. So we know not this, but these are all 0. That means these can't be 0 here. This is the sum of two unique digits, so this can't be 0. So 0 is one of these two. This can't be 0 because of the 0 in the column, so 0 has to be one of those two there. These can't be 0. Well, we already know that. This can't be 0. And this can't be 0, because if any of these are 0, this would be 0 plus another one number equals the same number, and they would have a repeat there. This can't be 0 because that would force both of these to be 0, but we already have a 0 in that box. So none of these can be 0, which means this has to be 0. This is not 0. This could be 0, and this could be 0. So we don't know which one of these is 0. That means this has to be 0 here. The sum of the digits, so the sum of these 3 digits is equal to the sum of all 6 of these, and there's no 0 in them. That means it must add up to at least 1 through 6, because there's no 0 there, which means that adds up to, at minimum, 21. Well, the maximum 3 digits can be from 0 through 8 is 6, 7, 8, which adds up to 21. So the maximum here is equal to the minimum here, which means this must be the minimum and this must be the maximum. So this has to be 6, 7, 8 here, and this must be 1 through 6 here, which makes this 0, 7, or 8, and this is 7 or 8 here. Okay, that means this cannot be 6, 7, or 8 here. This is 1 through 5 here, and 1 through 5 here. This is a sum of at least 3 unique digits, so it's 0, 1, or 2 at least. This cannot be adding with 0, so this is at least 3, 4, or 5. Remaining digits in column 6 are 1 through 6. This is not 1 or 2 because it's the sum of 2 unique digits with a non-zero. This cannot be 3 unique digits from 1 through 5, so we have to have a 0. So therefore, this must be 0 here, because if you don't have a 0, it's 1, 2, 3 at minimum, which adds up to 6. So this is guaranteed to be 0, which means this cannot be red, it's blue. That means these are blue, and we have red in one of these 3 and red in one of those 3. So this has to be 1 through 4 here. This has to be less than 5, so it's 1 through 4 here. 8 is the maximum digit on a circle. So this cannot be 8, because 8 plus a non-zero digit would have to basically add up to greater than 8. So that means this has to be 8 here. We have to have a 7 somewhere in this box. And it can't be here because of the 0, 7, 8 triplet there, which means it can't be here because it must add up to at most 5. So this has to be 1 and 7 here, which adds up to 8. That eliminates 1 in the rest of the box. So this cannot be, this is 2 and 3 at minimum, which does add up to 5. So this is 5, which makes this 2 and 3. 5 eliminates 5 in the rest of the column, so this can't be 5. This is now adding up to 4 at most, so this can't be 4, and we're guaranteed 1 has to be one of these two. This adds up to 8. It cannot be 4 and 4, so it must be 1 and 7, 2 and 6, and 3 or 5 as possibilities. This is 1, 7, this is 2, 3, which eliminates 2, 3 in the rest of the box. So this is 4, 5, 6 as a triplet, which eliminates 4, 5, 6 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 4, 5, or 6. It's 3, which means it's a sum of 1 and 2, because it cannot have 0 there. Therefore, this must be 1, 2 as a pair here. So we have 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here. This 1, 2, and 3 eliminates 1, 2, and 3 here, so that's 4, which makes this 3. This cannot be 3, so this cannot be 3 and 5. This can't be 3 or 4, so that's 1 or 2. 3 is a sum of 1 and 2 specifically, so this is 1, 2 as a pair. 1, 7 eliminates 1 in here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. We have remaining is 5, 6, 7, 8 in row 5. This can't be 8 because of 8 in the box. Remaining digits of box 5 are 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7 eliminates 7 as a possibility there. This cannot be 1, 2, or 3. So it's 0, 4, 5, 6, or 7. This is a sum of 3 digits, none of which are 0. So this has to be at least 6. So 6, 7, or 8. And we are guaranteed a 1 here, right? It's either 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, or 1, 3, 4. So this can't be 1. This is 7, which makes this 1, which means this can't be 1. That's 2. That means this must be 1 and 2 here. So it's 1, 2 with 3, 4, or 5 to add up to 6, 7, or 8. This is a sum of 2 unique digits. So it's either 3, 4, or 3, 5. So we're guaranteed a 3 here. That means to add up to 7 or 8. Therefore, 3 cannot be here. That means this is 1, 2, 4 adding up to 7, or 1, 2, 5 adding up to 8. So this is 7, 8 as a pair, which means this adds up to, this has to be 0 and 6, which eliminates 0 and 6 in the rest of the row. This can't be 5 or 6, so it's 4, which eliminates 4 here. Remaining digits in row 9 are 1, 7, and 8. This can't be 1 because of the 1, 2 pair in the column, so this is 7 or 8, which forces this to be 1 here. Remaining digits. 2 here eliminates 2 here, so this is 1 and 7 adding up to 8. That eliminates 7 in the rest of the row. This cannot be 7 or 8 because of the 7, 8 pair in the column, so that's not 8, that's not 7. So it's 0, 4, 5, 6 here. 1 eliminates 1 here, so that's 2, which makes this 1. We have a 5, 6, 5, 6 pair in row 5, which eliminates 5 and 6 in the rest of the row, so this can't be 5 or 6, it's 8. Remaining digits in box 4 are 2, 5, and 6. 2 can't be here, 2 can't be here, so 2 must be here, so this is a 5, 6 pair. Let's see. 7 eliminates 7 here, so this is 8, which makes this not 8. That's 7, which makes that 8. So this has to be 3 and 4 added together. And this can't be, this has to be 1, 2, 5 added to up to 8. 1, 2, 5 eliminate 1, 2, 5 in the rest of the rows, so this can't be 5. That's 6 and 5, which leaves here 3 and 4 in row 7. And in row 8, 6 and 7. 7 eliminates 7 here, so that's 6, which makes this 7. 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 5, which makes that 6. That eliminates 5 in the rest of the row. We have to have, and this can't be 6. Where is 8 in row 4? It cannot be here. It has to be along here. So this must therefore be 0 and 8 to add up to a single digit. So this is 0 and 8, which means this can't be 0. We have a 4, 6 pair in row 4, which eliminates 4 and 6 in the rest of the row. So this can't be 4 or 6, it's 7, which eliminates 7 here. This is 0 and 8 adding up to 8, so that's 8, which means this can't be 8 here, no 8 here, this can't be 0. So this is 7, which makes this 0. 7 eliminates 7 as a possibility here. This 8 eliminates 8 as a possibility there. Remaining digits of box 1 are 3, 4, and 5. So 3, 4, and 5 here. This can't be 5 because of 5 in the column. Okay, this is 0, 8 as a pair. So to add up to 5 would be 4 and 1. To add up to 6 would be 4 and 2, or 0 and 6. Okay. Remaining digits of row 6 are 3, 4, 5, and 7. 7 cannot be here because of 7 in the column. We can remove the blue and the reds now. We don't really need them. To add up to the case, 1 is guaranteed here. Where are the 7s, I guess is one of the questions. Where are the 8s is the other question. But it's pretty restrictive, so we don't have that much information. Okay, we are missing, okay, so 0, where is 0 in column 9? Cannot be here because of the 0 in the row. Can't be here because 0 in the row. Can't be here because 0 in the row, and this can't be 0 because this must be 8 and 0 to add up to 8. So that means 0 has to be not these, so 0 has to be here. Well, this can't be 0 anymore, so this to add up to 5 or 6 cannot be anything plus 6 adding up to 5 or 6, so this must be 4. So this is 4, which makes this 6, which makes that 5, which makes that 4. 4 eliminates 4 in the rest of the box. So this is 3, 5, 7 as a triplet. 5 eliminates 5 here, so that's 6. 4 and 2 add up to 6. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 1 and 2. 1 and 2 eliminate 1 and 2 here, so it's 5. This can't be 2 or 5. It's 1, which means this can't be 1 or 5. It's 2. So no more 5 here either. Okay. This cannot contain a 2. And 2 eliminates 2 here, so that's 1 and 2 here. So this can't be 1 or 2. So this is at minimum 3 and 4, adding up to 7, which is the maximum this could be. So this must be 7, and this must be a 3-4 pair, which eliminates 3 and 4 in the rest of the box. This 4 eliminates 4 here, so that's 3, which makes that 4. 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 2, which makes that 3. Therefore, this can't be 2 or 5. This is 1 or 6. This can't be 2. This can't be 6 here. So the 2 must be with the 6 to add up to 8, and the 5 must be with a 1 to add up to 6. This can't be 3 or 4, so that makes that 5, which means this can't be 5. Remaining digit in row 3 is a 6. So that's 6, which makes this not 6. That's 0. That's 6. 0 eliminates 0 here, so it's 8 and 0. Remaining digits in column 9. We have 1, 3, and 5. Okay. Remaining digits in column 8. We have 3, 4, 7, and 8. Okay. This can't be 7 because of 7 in the row. Remaining digits in column 7. We have 3, 4, 5, 7. This can't be 7 because of 7 in the row. Oh, this 2 eliminates 2 here. So that's 5, which makes that 2. 5 and 6 add up to 11, so that doesn't work. So this is 5, 1, and 6. This is 2, 6, and 8. 8 cannot be here anymore. Where is the 8 in row 2? It has to be here. So this is 8. We have 3, 4 as a pair in row 1, which eliminates 3, 4 in the rest of the rows. So this can't be 3 or 4. It's 5. This can't be 3 or 5. It's 1. This can't be 1 or 5. It's 3, which makes this 4. It makes that 7. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 5. 4 eliminates 4 here, so it's 3 and 4. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 7, which makes that 3. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 4 and 3. 4 eliminates 4 here, so that's 3 and 4. And that's the solution. Yep, fairly straightforward. It's just you have to be used to 0 through 8. And I haven't done that many, I guess, but it's not that hard to go through those permutations of those digits. So it's relatively straightforward. If you're used to arrows, or I guess if you're used to 0 through 8 counting, then it should be fairly simple for you. Yeah, easy is fine as a classification because it's not. If you're not used to it, it can be a little bit. I don't know. It'll take some time for you to get through, I guess. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.